with me.
It's the first French derby of the year, and the first time we'll see if Vitality can truly live up to the name of being the EMEA super team. Casey, they have played already. We saw what they can do.
So yeah, I think that's really interesting.
Oh, it's the Fnatic comp! Is it they just yoink the Haven comp?
Yo, does Turkey have that much power?
It looks like he does.
Did he steal the strap up before he left? He was like, hey guys, I come with a present.
At least initially towards his garage contact. Bless.
Yeah, we've already got a 3-player stack here.
Yeah, they seem so aware, and Kicks gets all the attention in the end and pulls it away from the eyes that were trained towards Les here. Nice little crossfire setup, and it's all getting a little bit mad.
Vitality don't need to do much here. If Casey go for the plant here, I expect a flood.
Waiting for it. Oh, hold on. And so did Carmine Core. They expected the flood as well. They were waiting for it. And now a 1v1. Kicks is locked in. Gonna claim that 1-3 for him this round. Elite going.
Ready, 3-man immediately. That's the power of this Euro. He's able to get control early, rotate immediately if there's any threats. So if Carmine Core want to win this map, they're gonna have to play around that TP. They can't be going in. Casey's side is a little bit worrying.
It is. I do put quite a bit of faith, though, in Carmine Core. I think we've already seen how good they can be. Let's see if they can try and pull it together now. Kicks on the line. Sadak's going to clear. Less isolated. Hold on. This is nice. Already tempering. Safer gets caught. Backpedaling away. And now it's on the back line. Trex and Dirk are trying to work this through. One towards CT. Harvest. This guy is actually such a highlight of a player. Currently top 3 in the KD, top 3 in ACS. He has been absolutely fragging out.
I want to add on to that, honestly.
Sure.
Like, he's been playing in MENA pretty much for the past 3 to 4 years. Probably the brightest prospect that region's had. And to see him step up this level is phenomenal. Like, I got those low by.
Yeah. It's something they continue to try and pressure now. Oh, Les, that's gotta feel real sweet, especially on towards Sadak. So you get to trying to claim the space through Garage. You got Elite now taking a glimpse. There's a lot of players around there. Kicks is the one to claim it, but it could have been anyone at that point.
This is cheeky.
It is. They might need it. Oh, clean. And he gets away. No trade. The double down. Sugetsu, you are absolutely criminal for this one. They know he's there, but he's going to cause a problem. He's just taking down Kicks. The 1v1, it's won by Safe. Sugetsu now waits for his prey, and he strikes. That's another huge round from Sugetsu, but the time Les gets it towards half. It's a 1v2, and he falls at the end. Durka.
The map, but I didn't mean that we need to just run it down.
Yes.
I think that we need to play these rounds out a little bit slower, feel it out. Where's Durka being aggressive? Where's the space on the map? I feel like going straight into C isn't
all the way to that secondary position.
And this is exactly why I love the Euro when when we were discussing this composition for Fnatic.
Yeah, the ruse. It's drawn, yeah, 1, 2 players. I mean, Les is just drifting. They seem completely kind of lost with where they were to go to and then work towards it.
Yeah, with the low economy, Les didn't have any Sentinel util to really kind of know whether that was a fake or not. Oh, beautiful.
They could at least put pressure on. There it goes. And away goes Safe. Don't doubt this man. Sheriff's there, looking for a fight. Oh, he's actually got it. He's got a lead down. Hold on. And now it's all Naves, but this guy's been a monster. But Trex is in the round. One salvaged Vandal. That's enough for them. The shock dart, gorgeous. Beautifully done. This part really is. There's that shock dart. You can see it coming in.
Even the ISO vulnerable is slightly late, but it's that you can see the thinking there. That the vulnerable shock was supposed to be in there. And not lean so much on these scripts.
They've still not popped the timeout. They're still happy to let this one go. Durka in the right place again. First man in, Trex by his side.
Hasn't been
30 seconds
the best idea. So
no, but who are you meant to go towards, Durka or Safe, right? That is a 1-2 punch of this team. All of them can come out swinging, but he has been outstanding. And look at the stall on this guy. Already, you've got Trex coming over, you've got players coming over, you've got Durka there. You're gonna have Les here too. It's so difficult to avoid these players. Quick rotations, great stall. They kept. Is going to clear Sewer. They've got to know a player's near enough by here. Safe's going to prepare. He's the first flying past. No problem in that regard, but he is in the corner and he's going to be checked on, so it gets cleared. Carmine Core trying to work it through this funnel. I feel like they've stopped, they've slowed it down here, but it does seem as though Carmine Core want to smoke back up now.
I don't know. That's what they're waiting for.
Face your fear!
TP. What's he up to? Okay, has a little look, spots out at least Les. It's going to be very hard for them to find impact, but that's a shot from Les. Looking for a bit more here. Kex gets played in. Oh,
Jesus.
Beautiful from Kix. This makes it more than doable. And the ult out from Durka as well. He knows they're both there now. Spots it out, calls it out, gets involved. 10 seconds now. Carmine Core have to defend on two fronts, but Sadak still standing. But the time is ticking. And Les is the one to do it against his old IGL. And Vitality again. Get into that, right?
Yeah. It's hard to get to that point. There's so much to talk about. And in this roster, he just needs to be, you know, as safe hands. Doesn't need to do too much, but in rounds like that, being able to pull out that, those important frags, that 2K, that was beautiful, completely thrown away.
Yeah, this feels like it might be put a fork in it, it's done sort of situation. But this is the big fear when you come.
A team like this, getting the momentum on the first map, if they started on the bind and had a rough time, because, you know, three personalities in there. You know?
Oh, look, anyone worth their salt looking at a team like this can see the potential. Even say egos, that sounds negative, but there's a lot of potential threat there. If it goes wrong, can they problem solve well enough? We're probably not going to see it if it keeps going like this at 8-2. Casey do have a plant though, and they're really turning the screws towards CT. Stunner! Martin! Finally waking up here! Cracking skulls, leaving Les, the last one alive, and Martin finally gets involved with a pay safe card.
In these disadvantaged situations, if you've got the A side, it feels a bit more like it's almost neutral. Like, so getting up close into those chokes, really nice by Martin.
So he could. Safe on the other side. Can he help out this utility coming through? Trax could at least take down Elite there. The lockdown's going to be put into place. That's going to be denied. Now already the flood towards the side. Martin did well before, but he's got to do well again. Safe just smothered by Util. Backside dealt with. Goes down. The site is now in their control apart from one who's getting closer. There's still a lot of site control here for Vitality. This is Sugetsu on one side and Kicks the other. Kicks pulls the trigger, catching Sadak on the push-up from long. And now they're divided, forcing Durka to fight forward here. But Sugetsu now strikes and down to the 1v1. Paranoia is still there. That could be big here. He knows he's caught him with it, but now it's dissipated. Sugetsu, what are you going to do? You're going to try your best and you're going to win. Bringing the scoreline just that touch.
Some common things in the kind of way that I like to play Haven that we don't see.
Oh, well, Elite will just get it looks like a blind reward on that one.
See on a pistol, this is more than fine.
Yeah, looking to pressure early through Garage though, as it was smoke down towards long. Kicks still close by though. This is on a knife's edge here. Timing's everything. He's gonna get one, does get traded out in the end. Couldn't get much more than that. You're looking at the util now. Again, no more pings towards that spike. You're not going to get away with it. Keep it up. And the defuse is going to be halfway. They've got to get dealing with this one. This is not as easy as it used to be. That defuse is still being Satsugetsu. He gets caught by Les. And now down to one Les. He's not letting this slip. First pistol round of the second half.
Called for that if I was in the server, but Vitality did a great job getting that early pick back. And then I want to point out Durka here. Like, he recognized that the offsite post in the pistol, especially without those pings, is going to be tough and re-wrap through Garage. Like a very good kind of heads-up play.
Sync. So ult's going to be invested straight towards 8. Clears through sewer, sees nothing. Still a question mark, I guess. Safe with the ult as well. Does he actually catch one of them?
Nope.
No. Okay, I thought he might have caught. Who was it up towards heaven? I think Alves was up there, but no. You're right, that is an eventuality. I do see utility still in place, and Kicks is going to find Martin. Les holding that front line. Yeah, nice from Kicks there. But it's Elite with a response. Durka gets dealt with. Hold on! They're clearing house! It's all down to Trax. Sat towards long. He's got to know there's at least one close by. Nice work from him. Can he keep cool under pressure? You know this guy can! Trax! Red Bull clutch! Vitality looking unfazed by what like...
On the roof there.
Let's see. Oh, that was so nice from Kicks though.
I don't know. Don't know?
Yeah, mystery. Yeah. We'll watch it back. I'm sure someone's got
but
the
yeah,
Trax
there. Trax is that player to me that like recon to make it not feel like it's too clear.
Okay.
But ultimately they'll be playing retake A with that ult.
This is the frustration as well though, you know, over towards C. checking if there's a flank. There isn't so far, so he can late approach towards Garage if he fancies it. And as we said, there's the checkmate on that one. And Safe actually just decides to have a little bit of a fight here. It's Kicks to back him up as well. And Vitality looking strong together until Sugetsu takes some steps towards the site. But the time is starting to run low. They've got to get a move on. And Vitality and Sugetsu in a 1v3. I think his days are numbered, and so are his chances. 13-5. It's a clear start here, Mini. It's looking good for Vitality.
Yeah, great game all around. I got a shot at Kicks though. It's too much util to clear all this space out.
But look how far Sedax managed to get here. Whoa, that was swift. Look at this pivot. They've absolutely run rings around him. Unless Trex over delivers, which, well, he gets one. It's not quite enough to say it's an over delivery, but Carmine Core navigating that space.
Position with the Vice and the deadlock.
Yeah, you're gonna get to see that now. There's already the, again, it either removes your choices of options or you're gonna have to walk into it. There's the second layer, there's a deadlock util, and Alves is just gonna make the most of it from Carmine Core. I love seeing Sadek, but I was surprised he got given so much freedom towards that walk up there, but still, reaps the rewards.
How far Safe up we're able to play 3B right now.
Oh, just let's get caught. He does. Durka's been flashed, so they know there's another here. But Durka, how are you still doing that? Still going to get down Sadak, even though rotations are coming in. They'll be fine. Did they get denied on the plant? No, plant just got in. Wonder how close that was, but Elite stacked towards long. One towards elbow. Secure in that. Safe still with the stun. Opts for the right corner, and the right shot from Trex. He knows there's another! Oh, a 2v3! Dealt with! So simple for Safe! Vitality getting their second.
Here with the Sky Long B, you usually see that, but the tail towards A means that these kind of the dog and the drone are getting so much information and allowing Vitality to stack the correct side. We're going to see a flash to the back side now, I think.
Hold on. Do they get to look how little there is to play with. It's so all-consuming. Trex gets cleared. Carmine Core. Plant should be there. I don't think there's much to stop that. I say that. Oh, paint shell. I don't know how much impact he can have beyond this. You can see the hesitation, though, from KC. They are biding their time, maybe waiting on a bit of a cycle here. They do have some of the util back in hand, but Durka doing more. It's the ult coming through. Anyone dare touch that spike? I double dare you. That's what's going to happen. Les is the one to claim Martin. Now Les is in the fight. The odds don't seem to matter when you're Vitality. How are they winning these? Because let's kind of break it down into pieces, right? The start of that round looks stunning for Carmine Core. Lighter purchase, takes site, isolates players, nearly got the plant. It was perfect. Yeah. And then suddenly, Durka's still got a bit of space. We got less coming in. It all...
So those little pushes sometimes, when they're not fully committed, it's sometimes a better reaction out because you know what to... Beautiful double swings map pick, and Vitality have that layering and level of thinking. I'm very impressed by it.
Yeah, it's... again... Sadak's trying to really keep KC into this. I've got to say, individually...
Okay, not the finest. No.
But again, the denial, right? The safe denial of these plants. Sadak again! I was singing his praises and I'm going to do it. Wait, Trex. Okay. That's... interesting option to go for here. Sadak's still got freedom and he's still looking for the fight here, but Safe does the sidestep. Martin going to secure at least a little bit of pressure on the back lines, but Trex is last alive here. That's two players. He's going to see one, but Martin just leaps and bounds in. They tie it back up.
For Vitality, if they're continuing to struggle with this A kind of hold, if KC go back towards that as an option, is putting that Viper orb towards the A side. We call it the DRX orb, where you put it just...
The shoulder shown, but he's going to have to respect it and back away here. Does get sat into place, doesn't get caught on the ult, but it's safe to find Martin playing, I don't want to say comfortably from shower or bench, because it's not comfortable. Slicing the site up, creating safety, and then adding further to this. We have Sugetsu investing. I swear there was a ping. I swear there was a ping on that map coming out from Carmine Core. So lots of ults being traded out. But look at the positioning. Sugetsu, heads up work here. He's on the... Heads up to heads off. Sugetsu on the floor and Vitality just raw talent their way back towards the site, but it's down to a 2v2. Oh, Sadak, you're nasty with it. Trex was none the wiser, and Durka's got no options left. Time to back and be on it. The Hive and then obviously Vitality on top is really cute. Nice flash. Nice try from Kicks. But again, you can see they're trying to get a little bit cheeky, a little bit naughty, and that is a reward. Kicks going to get one. Nice little flash through, maybe just going to go astray, but they're getting involved less. I don't know where he was. He could be back in NA at that point. Who knows? But Durko, that's stunning. A little bit more for us, please. Oh, what? Get out of here!
Oh my god.
That was 5 HP away. 5 HP. 5 HP. Yeah. You're laughing about it now. Let's have a little look at Durka almost.
I mean, there's a reason in the coach slot. And it was, I didn't do observer. I just watched Durka. Like, I mean, obviously not just because he's good. Like, he's entering, he's kind of going in. I get to see the action. But
Okay, so we have a challenge towards Shower. Sadak. He's off on a mission. And he's managed to evade the util thus far, and he knows that Less is around. He takes a little bit of damage. I say, oh, okay, a little was a lot in the end, and Safe there to trade it out. So Getsu's going to go down. Safe looking for that plant is still pretty Ult going to come in on this too. Pop flash kicks. Shorty, hold on. The Shorty's still pretty strong. Almost baited in, it felt like, and the Ult going to roll on through from Safe. And you can see there's just nowhere feels comfortable. Just herded around by that Teho utility.
Hours, but it looks a bit.
So they're going to see the two towards side. Found. Baits it up.
So back towards the fake towards A. It's going to be an end towards B. Let's see if KC do rotate and bite on this.
Players back. That's actually a massive amount of players, but here's the response. They still have a little bit of great.
And usually I would say that this retake now is going to be.
Let's see. I think he's got Trex to deal with towards Hookah, but they're going to take back site, start working through that side, but it's Durka. Where's he gotten two from?
That little box.
Oh, that's outrageous. But there's a problem. There's two towards elbow. Less still alive, but he's only alive for so long, and now down to two. Hold on. Safe still standing, as is Kicks. It's gorgeous from Kicks. Sadak in a 1v2. And they don't really know about where Safe is now. They're going to know the full picture, but it's too little, too late. Vitality. Got a little bit mental,
Yeah, going mental. Anyway, Derka in the post plant, I did want to highlight that, sorry. Derka's position in that post plant, he's used to playing those aggressive positions.
The ability to get out of danger, he looks to pressure. Now we see the little bit of a double setup. Nice util, actually. I don't want to say in danger yet, he's not necessarily, but he does go down. Now, stunner from Sugetsu. I thought that was a little bit too dangerous. It's Less to win this time against Sadak. So there's still an issue, but they hear the TP. All right, flash. Less. Trying to get in here, but you can see the flash being held. Kicks. Nice from Martin. Now they're going to know where the last two players are. I think they know, maybe they don't. Now they do. Aves! This young gun is a talent, I'll tell you that for free.
The timings in which they should have been peaking or not peaking, but that's a tough one to lose. The kind of round where if I'm co-stream and if I'm board review, I'm skipping that round thinking that's a win. Like, we had a Viper spit as well to use. Like, we weren't able to get anything done.
Kick into gear, looking solid. They've got every ult available. They've got money in the bank. They've got the full buy. Vitality, got to show me something. They are down to Sheriffs here, so you're looking at a very uphill battle, and Sadak going to remind them of that. And it is a blender. Martin, he's having fun with it. It is gorgeous from Carmine Core with an in-zone flawless.
But on Vitality's side now, we are ramping up to big ults too. So these last few rounds, I mean, KC are on 12 and they got 5 ults. It shouldn't have any problems, but it's going to be ults versus ults. This is where it starts to get messy.
This is 5 in a row though, Mini.
Yep.
This is, you know... Someone will tweet at us, I'm sure. Let's see these ults coming through. Durka first to invest. Goes about the same speed as Safe's drone going out, but it is Less to catch Martin now. There we go. Oh, come on. He certainly does. Does he want it for... Okay, there's going to be the Vice Ult as well. Okay, there's Skies as well. It's a bit of everything. We're throwing the kitchen sink into this one. Elite looking to try and step towards that. Oh, another ult on top. Why not? Chuck it in, Sugetsu. And it's going to be Durka finding a little bit of space to work, leaving just Sadak alive. He can... A bit of everything. Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, you love to see a little bit of that. The Counter-Strike source in you comes out at that point. You're like, yeah.
I mean, far worse stuff is being done than shooting bodies.
True. Very true.
I mean, I like that I highlighted the Armageddon. Martin again, though. Oh, cheeky from Martin. Beautiful.
Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Martin, what a start there. Now you're looking at Martin, deeper angle. Oh, he should have seen a barrel. Yeah, you're seeing him come there in the smaller picture of him to get you aware that they're... Oh, Sugetsu! It is perfection! An in-zone flawless to close it out. Carmine Core, put a bow on it. We're going the distance. We get to see Abyss here. I'm glad for it. Vitality now going to be put.
He has played already. And also in regards to that, I want to talk a little bit.
Oh my God, Sana. Talk your talk. Talk your talk. Give it to us. Give us more. Give us more. But this is the thing that I had a little dig on the social media and on.
There we go. Let's see how this goes, because you can see how aggressively Casey were willing to challenge on this. Whoa, Aves still good for one though. Doesn't go down without at least a fight, but Trex breaking right back in towards that A site. So now we're gonna have the two players towards heaven. Do they wait? No, okay, they go ahead. Elite's nowhere nearby, by the way. He's having to like catch up to this. Ooh, less fancy to go at it. Gonna need to tap that spike soon. We go more than a tap here. Actually gonna try and get it towards half. Martin is on the case. Gonna draw him away. Safe there. Nice use of the util. And speaking of util, it's just endless. These two in a post plant is nasty as hell to try and deal with. Elite makes a really good go, but Vitality wrapping that round up.
And then not only that, we've got the post plant util. We've got shock darts, we've got sucks, we've got the tail sabers coming back online.
Yep.
Even that aftershock can come in on that A site because it's posted.
He's genuinely over towards his B side. Is this a double fake? Look how far he's gone. I don't know if he's gonna... Sadek's in that really weird predicament. Do I stay in? Do I fight? He's now got 10 seconds here. He's done great damage, taking away Trex, but the mid spike is in. What do we have for this post-plant situation? Safe still got some util. Kicks, I don't know how long he's got to wait on his 10 more seconds for Safe. This is still going to be a little bit of a rough one for these guys. They can start that pressure building early. Util has to be infested because they can't check on it visually. Sadek with a second chance, and that cove further forward. The salvo's going to go in, but they've got half now. Time is of the essence. The stun on top two, trying to deal with the player pressuring down ramp. That's going to be Martin. Stun now back in another attempt. They are cycling this util so perfectly. Vitality in control here. It got pressured. It got close. And Sugetsu, he's still damn good, but it doesn't matter. That's the round. Until he decided to absolutely rinse his team.
I think he's the kind of guy I'd appreciate.
Well, we're going to find out soon. If Minnie's in a locker afterwards, I'll let you know. But right now, Sadek is putting Vitality in the pain locker. Look at this. The hurt locker overflowing with Vitality players. Finally, Carmine Core. All they had to do was put a harbor.
With that and be flaming you at the same time.
Right. So you're saying I'm bullying you, basically.
You're bullying me.
Trex going to just opt to keep the Vandal. And there it was again from Sadek. Lovely. You know, you talk about fragging IGLs. So nice. Sadek's seen it. So they're kind of feeling this creeping pressure across the map.
But they're allowed to do this because Martin's playing so passive.
And the ult on top. Durka basically off the map trying to hunt down. Holding this deeper than before. But 13 seconds is a little bit deadly, but it's fine. On sit. Oh! Martin's POV right now. Right now. Find me that. Safe and Trex. Oh, it's all falling to pieces. What the hell was that shot he just hit? Ugh, 1v4. They're not letting that one slip. Carmine Core. Durka at the start, yeah. It's so nasty.
Like,
Very nice.
I've seen the best of the best.
Oh. What is that?
With Sadek, he's going to take contact off this. He needs to deal with the outrun as well, which he is... I don't know if they saw the additional... Yeah, well, looking where they're trying to check there, they absolutely did. The layering to that... Ooh. Keep all five alive. Trex. I mean, he's a little worse for wear, but he's living. Oh, and Aves is finding Durka. And they cleared pretty deep on that. They know that there was no one close enough by to try and trade it back through. Kicks now tries to get involved himself, but it's Aves again. The young gun coming in. Pressure building. Carmine Core down to the 1v1. Elite up against Les. He holds on. Vitality.
KC just found that little opening. Completely changed the round, but 1v1 from Lass. Lass at the end, the little Lass movement. I don't know if you know about that one, Tanzu. Yeah, the little jiggle. The Lass movement. I try and do it, I'm not...
How's it going for you?
A little adjustment.
Well, Martin. Oh no. Oy. That deep horn felt really obvious that there was going to be pressure behind it, but even then they were still doubting it because there had been none. But in the meantime, Vitality get past that first issue. Look at these ults. Look at the util they have. Safe still sitting pretty good on it. Kicks has his ult. This is not a fun situation for Carmine Core to try and build back in on, and actually a bit of a kind of push back onto the site, reclaiming the space that maybe Carmine Core thought was available. It's certainly not. Durka, Unison, and now they switch places here. Durka being the lethal force on the site, and he's still finding impact. Just down to Sadak, feels secure, nothing feels safe. He's gonna catch one. A walking Durka isn't much, but still, Vitality more cautious. Martin sitting more passive.
Middle now.
But we do have two players. Yeah, Elites here as well. Uh-oh, Durka with an uncharacteristic miss and a quick punish. Martin springs the trap. They all converge towards middle.
All missiles away.
Just see how Les played.
Okay, plant is in. Still got his drone.
Those salvos are going to refresh.
So he's going to use the drone. That's going to go back side. And Les looked a little bit distracted. Armageddon going to come in. Not taking all that fast just yet. He wants a 1v1. He does get it. But a quick trade from Sugetsu. And Carmine Core back up to 5. In 5 to 7 here. Vitality are in the lead, but it's not comfortable yet. Carmine Core, there's life in them. They've still got that fight in them, and you don't want to see any of this going. Be less by his side than up towards heaven. You've got another. We're getting down to 20 seconds here. This is getting pretty close now. Got to make a go of it. It's going to get deadly. Flooding on in, it's Elite. Takes away Les, who's meant to always be that kind of 1-2 punch, and the back lines with Kicks, but already going forward is Aves. Look at the time though, 10 seconds. Keep in mind where the spike is. They've got to get that plant down, and Durka has somehow done this.
Spike planted.
On the back, they've flipped sides here. KC also looks like the defense, and Durka certainly on the attack. Ripping through them all is safe, gonna find Elite in the end. And what an absolutely bonkers round.
You know, as a Teo, his util was so impactful in that retake that it was a little bit dangerous, but I don't hate it. I want to see more of these retakes and how they're going to work, because I do think that Fnatic did have a good approach.
This should be the green light for Carmine Core. Get themselves a plant in. Early use of some util here. I'm a little bit surprised, but
looks like they wanted to go for some kind of flood or some kind of kill, but
they're still kind of getting involved. Look at the time here. Down to 6 seconds. Look at this pressure. 4 second time. You've got to keep in mind time here. This is absolutely unreal. They just about got the kill at the end there.
I was a little bit surprised that we didn't play more for that retake, even though we were down the number. I do think that Durka was being a bit overextended in that mid-round.
Don't understand.
Because those fault lines and salvos are going to need to change positions.
They see.
He can jump over and get a bit.
That's what we're waiting on. Okay, safe, seen him. And he's been caught in this corner a couple of times, but 10 HP, it's all he needs! Durka unleashes! Perfect play in unison with Save, kind of setting. They gotta make that move. And Durka, he wants this, and he might just get it. Just taken away from the ace almost, but a pace save card, Thrifty. He's quite a good player, that guy.
I feel very proud right now. Nothing.
You feel like it's like your child's got
nothing to do with me.
Got it
at all. But like the fact, you know what I mean? Seeing him on a different team.
Minus 50, nice! Nice! Derek, 1 HP, bro, it doesn't matter. Nice.
Safe, gonna be forced off here. Trying to buy a little bit of time. So it's the retake potential from Vitality. There's the Hunter's Fury. A little surprised that got popped here, trying to clear out close. Gonna catch Martin, but sends him away almost on the follow-up. Durka tries to get active. Sadak, he's trying to get back here. This is so dangerous. Look at the pour on of util, turns the flash, gets back. Aves, 1-2 punch. Carmine Core holding on till then. Trek's gonna answer back himself. Brings it down to a 3v2, but the time is an issue. Durka wouldn't mind doing some damage, but I don't think he's gonna get much out of this one. Actually, I've lied. Of course he does. Of course he gets to. That's fine from him.
They're going for that open plant and playing deep. And we saw that the Vice wall and Thorns was being used to deny that choke, the deep A choke. And then you see the Harbor Cascades and walls being used there too. It's kind of
pressed and a lot of util on top. They now know what's going on, but Vitality is standing their ground here. Yeah, falling towards backside, but they're still trying to fight this out. Brawl it out. Safe will always get you value, as will Durka with 1. So now Sugetsu left in a 1v3. He brings it down to a 1v2.
Obscuring vision.
Our drone is up in the air. You can define the map however
30
you
seconds
want.
left.
10 seconds. Still taking a
10
couple of
seconds
cautionary.
Spike planted.
See him stay together on this. I guess maybe expecting him to sit in a deeper post-plant position, but an open plant here. He wants 1, but the timing. Bloody Christ, the timing! Oh! Sugetsu answers back with his own Red Bull clutch. It's all his now, tying up a 10 apiece. Hit this level of form. That's 4 for him in the round. Beautifully played. Cool. And it is the issue, right? You look at the money, Mini. They're going down to Poundland. They're going down to Aldi, Lidl. They can't get anything. You know, they're looking for bargains out here. They got a couple ults, but you can't be using them. Okay, it looks like it's
Retake time.
yes. And now mid lurk is there. Sugetsu is the one to keep in the back of your mind. It won't be. Oh, they get proactive, and it's messy. Aves. He's been sharp as hell, and now he looks absolutely battered and broken, but where are they? This is just such a messy... Really uncomfortable to try and find a way in. You're going to need some more heroics from this man, Durka. They're trying absolutely everything. He's got 1 knife to play with, that's all he's got. He dreams and hopes, and they are shattered. It's 12 for Carmine Core. You thought it might have gone Vitality's way there.
I got for Vitality again, though. They're kind of playing this in between.
Yep.
Are we playing retake or not? We got 3 towards the B side of the map. But then it feels like we shouldn't play for retake. But we're getting caught in positions where, again, KC, we know they're pushing up. So it's going to be a...
Durka trying to go deeper here as well. Utility to set him into motion, but there's 4 players. One of them takes some damage, but oh, they fall like flies! Carmine Core might have put the super team. See if you can handle the pressure now. 5 on the other side. Sadak, the imported captain, looking absolutely on the money today. If Trex can come back over in time. The off angle's there for Kicks, but it's tough to make it more than 1, right? This is a really tricky position, and you've had to give away the game. Do you stick around? Do you back away? He's found a corner. And ladies and gents, we might have it right here, right now. Kicks doing everything he can for Vitality. Trex and Les now with a doable scenario. Can they deny the plant? Les here now by Trex's side. Elite waiting, smoke, drops. Oh, huge from Les. Still life in them yet. The post plant is uncomfortable. Oh, no way! It's down to a 1v1. Aves, the young gun, the young blood here, up against Les, a veteran, decorated, brilliant. But today, Aves has the time on his side. And Les, he holds on. That's when you want your veterans.
It would have been poetic if Aves won that one. The most inexperienced player on the server versus one of the most.
Nice!
Durka waiting to spring the trap on that B side.
He's going to jump across with the fault line.
There it is. Martin? Martin! He's absolutely done him in, but it's Trex who's finding the damage. Martin then pops the ult and tries to take towards the side. Does he try and go for this again? We know he likes it. He's doing it again. Rinse and repeat, but a trade. Oh, Trex! From up above, fighting 3, a 2v2 now. Less. An attempted plant. There's the ult coming in. This could be big. Aves needs to get out of there. He saved it for that moment, but now down to the 1v1. Ooh, and Safe is sharp. He's sitting pretty, looking healthy. Elite down low and down on his knees. We're going to OT. Because you get the additional timeouts, right, once you get OT.
Yeah.
I appreciate all of you for sticking around late. I know it's once again past the watershed. We're getting close to 1 in the morning now, 1:45. So all of you stuck around. I'm sorry, whoever's done the animation, you did a great job. But Durka is in, following from the back of the drone, and Alfez got Kicks. Okay, it's just like waiting for the go. Here we go. Drop down, 37 seconds. Carmine Core want their sight back, but Vitality rather like it here. Trex gonna find 2 for himself, but it's Safe, still alive. He's trying to be sharp, trying to be clean with it. Sugetsu trying to do the dance, but too many targets. Vitality get the first in OT.
And then when they did go, it was off of the spike tap from Safe, but Safe is smart enough to not commit to that.
Thank you, replay.
Use it.
Yeah, it was literally just a...
OT taking orbs can be very
This angle could be big. Okay, shows it, forced away.
30
Could have the dart here. Mike going to go for a little bit of a pre-fire on this. They are. They're going to try and make a stand at 25 seconds. They're trying to stick their ground. Seas comes in. Trek's going to be affected. Trek still holds on, but it's a good trade here. Sadak looking likely for this one. Ult is now ready to go. It's down to less. It's really just down to less now as Kicks was just killed. 13 seconds. Time running low. He needs help. He's not going to get it. Carmine Core on the way in here from Vitality. Now they're kind of left knocking at the door, but do they try and go on this one? Dirk are going to be the one to go forward. Carmine Core, where are they sitting? They're not completely fallen away. They're not completely removed from this. Oh, Dirk though, removing Martin's head. See Tiger, he was getting real... I'm not going to doubt you. I'm not going to doubt you, but Kicks is the one who's trading back through perfectly. And now with the ult coming in, it's a little too... Take a go of it, why wouldn't you? But I think we know the outcome. And it's sealed there. Vitality back in the lead at 14. Safe in the meantime, droning.
Oh, again.
Sadak is catching Kicks.
Here.
This angle. Ooh! They are absolutely... And having Sadak's ult here, completely making Safe's position feel unusable. Less trying to get involved, maybe trying to just turn the odds in their favor somehow. Safe is under so much pressure, but Les gets away. They don't know about Les just yet, they do now. The smoke dissipates, but he still gets one. Can't get the follow-ups because Sadak... Rex. Flank's going to give him the start. The double towards lower, tricky. Not going to happen, we go again, 14 to 14.
The no sentinel means that these kind of approaches... Never mind.
Aggressive on that, but they've done so much damage by this point with delivery to make this close. They've got such great impact kills and mess from Martin and clear, clean, concise work. You safe? Are you sticking on this? Oh my god, that was so close. Safe. He's slipping there a bit here. Hold on. He's a bit close. He does get seized again. This was layered in last time, but he's really close to this corner. Aves, the savior. Some critical kills, I can't stress it enough. Dirk trying to lean out over towards those rafters. Way too open to it. Martin catches into that post plant. Not much to deal with the backline. We've even got a lurk here. Sugetsu gets popping swung on by Trex. Back down to a 4v3, not impossible. Little uphill, but Sadak, ooh, the timing and a messy shot. Hold on, we are getting into the mess of things here. 3v3 now. Vitality with a chance to close here. Aves not really letting this happen, but that smoke's in play. The defuse is difficult. Wait, he's in this. He's in. Someone. Oh, those pings not being there anymore. Do we see a timeout, do you reckon? Or do you think they're just going to let him go?
There's been 30 rounds.
We're in Counter-Strike now.
If we
He could have been punished. He wasn't, and it looks like they try and pick up the pace.
The Vice wall there. Yeah, Vitality accelerating towards a beast there, it looks like.
Sadak's forced to move, forced to either move forward, backwards. So far he's chasing, but it's Durka, it's less. Sadak gonna get at least the dagger in the back of Kicks. And you're looking at Trex sitting up on those rafters. Durka waiting. Ah, it's lovely from Durka and Trex. Nice positioning there. And now just Elite to try and go through it. And that is again, Vitality taking the lead. Variation, pacing it straight up middle.
Yeah, I mean, I like Casey's idea of to try and take aim in and leaving the Vice wall deep, meaning they could rotate towards B, but unfortunately Vitality are too quick.
Very present. Durka could get timed on this though. This could be a little bit of an issue for him.
Angle.
It is. It's a very tough angle. It has been revealed again. So they keep
the correct bombs there.
Stuns there, safe. A little bit of an off angle left side. You've got Durka right side. Carmine Core might be walking into the biggest trap yet. This could be a bloodbath. But their approaches have been solid. You got the lurk waiting, but can they get the site itself? Durka trying to defend. Spots out one, he goes for it, but he can't get what he needs here. Turned away, but he hits back hard. Safe, Durka in unison this time, combining on the back of the site. This might be the one. Sugetsu was meant to be the lurk, meant to be the final blow. But sadly for Carmine Core, they couldn't make it to the site. Vitality close out with an end zone flawless in overtime. Beautiful, beautiful form in the end.
Those simple fixes, I think, that game would have been...
I mean, we've seen some big performances from these boys here today, but they problem solved.
Just watch this former teammates lose.